Welcome to our channel. Today we how to activate an EBS volume for persistent storage, beginner guide step by step clearly. To activate an EBS volume for persistent storage, begin by logging into your AWS Management Console. Navigate to the EC2 dashboard from the Services menu. On the left sidebar, find and click on the Volumes link under the Elastic Block Store section. Look for the Create Volume button and click on it to start the volume creation process. Select an appropriate volume type based on your storage needs. Specify the size of the volume in gigabytes. Choose the availability zone that aligns with your EC2 instance. After selecting these parameters, click on the Create Volume button to finalize the setup. Once the volume is created, locate it in the list of available volumes. Select the newly created volume and click on the Actions drop-down menu. From this menu, choose the Attach Volume option. In the Attach Volume dialog, select the instance to which you want to attach the volume. Specify a device name for the new volume attachment. Click on the Attach button to complete the process. Now, head over to your EC2 instance. Connect to your instance using SSH or your preferred method. Once connected, check for the new volume using the command lsblk. Identify the device name of your new EBS volume. To format the block device, use a command such as sudo mkfst extension /dev/xvdf. After formatting, create a mount point directory with sudo mdir/m/metadata. Mount the EBS volume to this directory using the command sudo mount/dev/xvdf/m/metadata. To ensure the volume mounts automatically on reboot, edit the /etc/stab file. Add an entry with the format /dev/xvdf/m/metadata extension for defaults, no fail 00. Finally, confirm everything is working by running the dfh command to check the mounted volumes. Now your EBS volume is activated and ready for persistent storage. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.